Hi guys, John and David with Petroleum Service Company. Today we're in beautiful downtown 40 Fort, Pennsylvania at 40 Fort Lube and Service. Today we have Joe Kristan, the owner of 40 Fort Lube and Service, and he's recently reached out to us about some issues he's been noticing on some of his customers' cars. But before we get into all that, Joe, why don't you tell us a little bit about your business? How long have you been in business?
Thanks, John. We've been here since 2006 in our 40 Fort location. And then about 5 years ago, we opened up our second location in Kingston, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice, nice. Now, what types of services do you guys currently offer?
John, we do everything from oil changes to wiper blades to engine replacement, transmission rebuilds.
So major, minor work, you
Everything,
do it all. You do it all. That's great, that's great. So obviously it must be pretty busy because you just said you opened a second location?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we're fortunate enough that we have great customer base and we keep getting more customers. So we like to keep moving along.
That's good to hear, that's good to hear.
Thank you.
Tell me, what have you been noticing?
We're noticing a lot of rust, a lot of corrosion. Here in Pennsylvania, we have the safety inspections, and with that being said, we're seeing a lot of rust, corrosion, surface rust, brake line rust, fuel line rust, and we need to, try to get to the bottom of it, try to solve some type of repair.
Right, knowing that we've been one of your vendors for over 10 years, Petroleum Service Company, and we've also been in the coating business for over 30 years, so good chance we'll have a solution for you, which brings us to why David Thompson, our Vice President of Industrial Coatings, is here today to kind of tell us a little bit about what you got going on. So David, tell us, why is Joe seeing these types of issues?
Well, today, the Department of Transportations and the local municipalities, they use a magnesium chloride brine on the roads before it ever snows, and it washes up on the vehicles, and while it protects the roads during a winter storm, it's extremely aggressive and corrosive on your vehicles. So parts that would typically see 10 years of protection years ago, we're now seeing rust on them in 12 to 18 months.
So it's pretty safe to say, even no doubt Joe's seen a lot of newer cars, 1, 2, 3 years old, but he's still going to see this corrosion.
I would imagine that if it's not more than 12 months old, he's seeing corrosion whenever he puts a unit up on the lift.
Okay, which brings us to why we're here, David. One of the latest things to come out from undercoating in a can, the QuikCoat Precision Sprayer. Do you think this will answer Joe's problem?
Right, I do. I mean, you know that we introduced initially the aerosol cans, but we needed a more efficient way for guys like Joe that are running a business, or maybe a homeowner that wants to do a few vehicles at his house. Well, the QuikCoat Precision Sprayer is a much more efficient method to undercoat the vehicle than the aerosol can. So if you're looking to use larger quantities, do more vehicles, this would be the route to go.
What type air requirements? What's it rated at?
Well, it's rated for 125 psi. We recommend you go about 50 to 85 psi. That'll give you good atomization out of the spray ones.
Okay, and I'm sure most shops definitely have that type of air, and I'm sure a lot of your private homeowners, DIY.
Right, Joe, you get that kind of air?
Absolutely, we got the air.
We got plenty of air. All right, well, this is all really interesting. I cannot wait to see the QuikCoat Precision Sprayer in action on this beautiful Chevy 3500 HD. Well guys, that was pretty eye-opening. That gun worked really well using the undercoating in a can. Definitely got some full coverage on the vehicle. I want to thank Joe for allowing us to use this facility again here at 40 Fort Lube and Service. And as always, you can find these products, all the undercoating can, the full line, at petroleumservicecompany.com. Thanks guys.